What's up, Forced Conversation peeps, and welcome to another episode. As always, I'm your host, Mike, and I'm excited for all things Star Wars in 2027 so far, and my co-host, Andre, who desperately wants more Boba Fett live action.
Oh, yeah. I always want some more Boba Fett. It doesn't matter what medium it is. I just want more. Today we have some Disney streaming news, some Ahsoka, some Dave Filoni stuff, just a ton of stuff. So you guys stay tuned and we'll see you in a second.
So, Andre, we have some Disney Plus streaming news.
No, we don't.
So there's a website called Luminate, and Luminate released their list of top 10 most watched Disney Plus shows. And it looks like they got their data from Disney. So Mandalorian was the most watched Star Wars series on Disney Plus in 2026.
Very cool.
2.4 billion minutes were viewed between January through June. So from January to June, 2.4 billion minutes of Mandalorian, season 1, 2, 3, everything, right? So all things Mandalorian seasons, 2.4 billion minutes, which is kind of cool, especially since there were no new episodes for this show since April 2023. Now, most likely, the increase from this is due to the Mando and Grogu movie, right? It probably played a little bit into people watching this.
I think a lot into it.
It's the third highest Disney Plus original series that was viewed in 2026, behind Daredevil Born Again and the Percy Jackson series that's on Disney Plus. Both of those are pretty good. Seen them both. Of course, seen Mandalorian. I guess the top three for Disney originals doesn't surprise me. All three of them are good shows for sure.
So I actually heard that season 1 and season 3 were the highest out of all of it. And season 2, it seemed like people skipped for the most part. And I mean, it seems like that because, I mean, I think more people were stuck at home because of the schmamic, and they were stuck at home watching these shows. So I feel like, season 1 was 2019, and season 3 was closer to 2022, maybe.
Right, but so this list is just from 2026. So they're just talking about most streaming shows from 2026. But
so people saw it when it first came out.
Like rewatching and stuff like that. Yeah.
They didn't feel like they needed to rewatch it for the most part. It was because more people saw season 2 than anything. So that's my opinion on it. Maybe.
Here's the downside. The Acolyte, Obi-Wan, Skeleton Crew, and Ahsoka season 1 did not even show up on the top 10 list of most watched Disney Plus originals. On this, the other shows that showed up on the list that we have on the graphic right here, and this graphic is from Luminate, so we did not make this, but on this list, it has Maul Shadowlord with 1.1 billion minutes, which is 5th overall for all of Disney Plus, Andor with 918.1 million views, which is 6th. Surprising, The Bad Batch coming in at 8th overall with 368.1 million views, or million minutes, not views. And then last, even more surprising, Book of Boba Fett with 357.9 million minutes viewed at 9th overall. I guess maybe I shouldn't say I'm totally surprised because, like we talked about with the Mando seasons, people probably watched this because Mando was in Book of Boba Fett as well. But it's still surprising that Ahsoka didn't make the cut up through June yet for people getting ready to watch season 2. I know it doesn't come out till January of 2027, but I think that Ahsoka season 1 was really good.
I'm more shocked about the Bad Batch being on here.
Yeah, because there's nothing new coming out for that, right?
No.
It'll be interesting to see if the end of 2026, let's say November, December-ish, especially sees a big uptick in Ahsoka season 1 with season 2 coming out in January.
I'm sure it will. I wonder if this Illuminate. Yeah. I wonder if this Illuminate will do an updated graph come, beginning of the year or something. I wonder if they do this like every quarter or something.
Right.
What's H1 2026? Half.
Yeah.
More than likely half.
The first half.
Yeah.
First half of 2026. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Speaking of Ahsoka season 2, got some crazy news for you. So rumors are floating around that season 2 is going to lean on Hayden Christensen's Anakin Skywalker way more than season 1 because nobody right now is rewatching season 1. Like I said earlier, it sits lower in viewership for the first half of 2026 compared to it's lower than Book of Boba Fett and Bad Batch, which is really surprising. Season 1 premiered back in August 2023 and had a pretty good and consistent viewership throughout the entire season. I think every week it was out, it was in the top 10 in the Nielsen originals. So like not reruns or, sitcoms or, shows that are playing, what is it? It's not reruns. It's called, oh man, I'm going to draw a blank now. Syndication. They're not in syndication. Which is I think it's a different term for reruns, but anyways. So it was in the top 10 every week, but the issue was the viewership was roughly half of what Mandalorian season 3 was overall. So while I would not say Ahsoka is a bad show, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. The fact that it had half the viewership overall that Mandalorian season 3 did kind of surprises me a little bit. I cannot hear you.
Yeah, I was muted. My dog is barking downstairs. I'm just... I think, like I said, I think Ahsoka's numbers are going to go up. Yeah, they might not be up right now whatsoever, but I think coming December, January, maybe even a little earlier, I think those numbers are going to be pumped up. And I feel
Christmas
like
and New Year's break might see some numbers pumped up with people being off or taking time off or whatever.
And so I guess we'll see how it goes. But I have faith. I have faith. And that's all. I'm hoping it goes good because Ahsoka season 2 was just a lot of setup, and I feel like if Ahsoka season 2 goes good with the setup of season 1, I feel like there's potential for people to be like, oh, shows are actually good if I give them a chance.
That'd be nice for sure. I think the thing that's cool about some of this stuff is that like you and I, the longer we do this podcast and we put out shorts and clips and stuff like that, we're getting more and more comments from people who are also agreeing that they have enjoyed a lot of the Star Wars content, and they're starting to, I don't want to say even out, but we're starting to see more of them mixed in with all the people that are just like, I haven't seen anything good in Star Wars in 21 years. And it's like,
oh my God, that was the craziest comment.
You're probably the same person that's like, I haven't seen a good movie in the theater in 10, 15 years. And that's cool. If you feel that way, I'm sorry, you missed out on a lot of good content. Like not just from Star Wars, in general, man. Like there's been a lot of good movies that have come out even since COVID.
Yeah.
Maybe there hasn't been as many as there were before COVID, but there's still been good movies that have come out. Yeah.
The Shman Shmemic, Mike.
Yeah, for sure.
The Shman Shmemic.
Can we not say COVID on podcasts? Is it going to get us in trouble?
I like how I keep saying Shman Shmemic to get around it. I don't know if I don't know if that's still a thing or not. I know that it was like a no-go, like don't say it for a long
Then I'll
time.
refrain from saying anything about the vid of Co.
The Vitter, say the Vitter.
Yeah.
So the Schmamic. Anything but that, Mike!
The vidder.
So yeah, I hope season 2 goes smoothly. I need more Star Wars, and dude, so we're gonna talk about Dave Filoni. But I want to talk about this. It has to deal with Dave Filoni. People have so little faith in him right now throughout like some of the big Star Wars like Facebook groups, and it's like I saw a comment of what I'm gonna talk about, and this guy is like, so this is your king? And I'm like, yeah, he made the Clone Wars, he made some of the best Star Wars that we have that isn't George Lucas. Like, what are we talking about, dude? Give him a chance. All the stuff that you rave about from Disney that you're like, oh, season 1 of Mandalorian was so good, blah, 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 blah. Guess who helped with that? It was Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. Come on, dude. Like, what are we doing?
I actually saw a quote from even somebody like Hayden Christensen that said something to the fact of Dave Filoni understands Anakin Skywalker more than anybody. And he said in his conversations with him and stuff like that over the years, like before Ahsoka 1, stuff like that, he said his conversation over the years, he said like he feels like Dave Filoni's ideas for Anakin / Vader are some of the best he's ever heard. And this is a guy that played Vader and tried to really understand who he was. Whether people want to argue whether he's a great actor or not, I mean, I think maybe early on, yeah, maybe not so much. More recently, absolutely.
I don't even know if early
crazy.
on we could have said that he was a bad actor or anything like that. It was just
I think
what
he just
was
got put
given.
into a big role too soon. I do. I think it was a little overwhelming, and I think he was dry in some spots, but he's not
characters
horrible.
were dry, dude. It was just the direction George Lucas wanted them to go in. That's what he was given, He wasn't
It's so
given
crazy.
the direction he needed.
It's so crazy that people are like, oh, Dave Filoni isn't good, and look at the prequels, and it's like, bro, George Lucas was involved with the prequels. What are you talking about?
Dude.
Like
Dave
I don't
Filoni
think
helped flesh out and make the prequels better.
I think
Because of
the
the
problem
Clone Wars.
is that a lot of these people that make comments about, oh, Star Wars needs to go back to George Lucas, they don't really understand that people complained about some of the stuff that George Lucas did too. Like, George Lucas wasn't like, everything that George Lucas did in Star Wars was like, nobody complained about it. It was the best Star Wars stuff that ever existed. It's like,
Holiday special.
bro, like, so let's settle down, man. It's just,
Yep.
I don't know. Can we just watch a movie and let it be the movie that it is? And if it's good, we like it. And if it's not, then whatever.
Can we just enjoy anything? Like,
No.
it's crazy. So, Dave Filoni wants to create a new. He shared his game plan. Okay, he wants to create something for something for everybody in Star Wars. He said that we have prequel fans, we have original trilogy fans, and we have sequel fans. We have fans of the shows, and they don't all have to be cohesive, The people don't have to all get along and enjoy everything, And some of the fans, man, they just don't see that as a good thing. They want a more streamlined story, which I get, but we can still have a very streamlined story, but we can have offshoots of all of these characters that everybody knows and loves, that just further the lore and just
I'm starting to hate that word.
lore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the only reason I'm starting to hate that word is the amount of people that like comment and use that word and then proceed to say stuff that's so not true related to Star Wars. And it's like, don't get me wrong. Like I am not an expert I know enough to get myself in trouble in the many conversations that you and I have. Like, I know, and I've never even talked to you like I think I know it all. I don't. Like, there's a lot of stuff where I'll be like, oh, hey, Andre, what about this? Like, and I'll ask you stuff because I'm curious. I get that I don't know everything. But it's like, like some of the stuff that we talk about when we're like, hey, how do lightsabers work? Because, like, we can read on Wikipedia, or we can go to Theory Sabers. We can go to all these different places that talk about lightsabers and how they function. And then we'll watch, like, another Disney thing that's canon. It could even be, like, you know, the original trilogy, and be like, oh, wait, but if that's true, then how did this happen? And then people are like, oh, they use the Force. Like, okay, come on. Like, I get the Force, like, people use the Force for a lot of stuff, but we can't just throw that out every time something changes what we believe. Like, oh, like, you have to hold the lightsaber switch on all the time. Well, how do people throw it? They hold it with the Force.
How does when General Grievous gets his hand cut off, how does the lightsaber just immediately turn off as soon as it's like?
Or we saw a gameplay clip today for the Star Wars Jedi games, and there's a dude that Cal Kestis is fighting, and he's got one hand, but he's dual wielding lightsabers with the Force hand. So you're telling me he not only is force projecting this hand that's holding the lightsaber, but he's also force projecting that hand is holding a power switch on permanent, and then he throws it at him, and it like spins on its way to Cal Kestis, and Cal Kestis blocks it, and he's pushing it at a distance. Like, I get the Force does a lot. I'm not trying to undermine the Force and say people can't do stuff with the Force. I'm just saying, let's not, as fans, default to like, that's just the Force. Okay, some things are. I get it. But like,
you guys should know the
let's have an
lore of
explanation.
lightsabers.
Get out of here. It's so funny when people are like, oh, you have to use the Force to turn it on. Okay, General Grievous, Padme, Han Solo, Cad Bane. Yeah, all of them use the Force to turn it on. Cool. Appreciate your explanation there, guy. But those ones are different. Okay, so there's a Force on button, and then there's a non-Force user turn on button?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, yeah. I just want to know why they turn off as soon as, like, if it's a dead man switch, fine.
Andre,
cool.
They turn off because of lore. That's why I hate that word. People just like throw that out. Like, I know the lore. I dug deep into the lore. I know more about the lore than you, and the lore says you can't do this. Okay, but it's been done like 100 times, even in like the original trilogy. So your statement about the lore is...
there can't be fire in space? Oh, fire in space? Yeah. Just wild.
Wild.
But yeah, I think that if we make everything connected, but we still... if we make everything connected to the streamlined story, I think we can still have spin-offs and make something for everybody, because Star Wars is for everybody. I don't care what anybody says. People say Star Wars is for kids. People say Star Wars, that's a ridiculous statement because people are being beheaded in the Clone Wars. Like, Star Wars is literally for everybody.
Yes, I agree with that. But I think, like, if you want to say, like, it's a fantasy show that's geared towards people, like, trying to draw out their imagination and stuff like that, I would say it's probably more accurate to say Star Wars is geared for kids, but there's elements that adults can also get into and enjoy as well. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, to say it's not for adults, I think that's kind of a ridiculous statement, but to say it's only for kids, I get what you're saying. I don't know. I think people just need to settle down, and if you find something you like, awesome. If you don't like it, don't watch it, but you don't have to ruin it for everybody else. Like,
you don't have to ruin it for everybody else. You don't have to call anybody stupid for actually liking it. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it ruins the Star Wars lore. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean anybody else likes it. You know, it's just... it's just, it's so frustrating. Some of the comments that we get about saying we like something, and you're like, oh, then you're just not a Star Wars fan, and you suck.
And the worst part about it is that what those people don't realize is that they're the ones that are ruining Star Wars for everybody. Star Wars isn't ruined for everybody. They're the ones ruining Star Wars for everybody.
Yeah, Disney's not. They are. Because, I got this comment today. Me saying, I've been waiting, I can't believe I've waited almost 4 years for Ahsoka. Someone said no person with common sense. What are you talking about, big dog? Dude, I've been waiting for over 21 years for something good related to Star Wars. You know what his comment back to me was?
What's that?
Clone Wars is the only thing I was interested in because it deals with the main storyline, but even then it butchers so much of established lore. Who created that?
Clone
Dave
Wars?
Filoni and... yeah.
Clone Wars? I'm so confused.
Clone Wars ruins the established lore. Clone Wars.
And I love all the examples that they gave you of how it ruined lore.
Yeah, I responded, and they gave me nothing. Any hoozles, dude, it's just crazy the amount of people that have zero faith in Filoni already. Like, give him a little bit of time. Starfighter isn't fully his. Ahsoka Season 2, I don't even think Ahsoka Season 2 is fully his. Yeah, he created it, but I think Kathleen Kennedy had the final say in it. I think anything past Starfighter is gonna be fully his. So I think we should wait to judge him fully on the next movie after Starfighter, the next show.
Yeah.
I think we wait.
Like Ahsoka Season 2,
game a little bit.
Ahsoka Season 2, you put 100% on him. Any movie after Starfighter, you put 100% on him.
Yeah,
for sure.
100%.
I agree.
I'd say like 90% Ahsoka. Because, Kathleen, at this point, you're not doing reshoots. Unless that's the reason for the delay.
Season 2, I would have to think is 100% on Filoni. Season 1, I could see being like 80 to 90%. But season 2 started filming when?
I think didn't it finish filming December and Dave Filoni became president in January?
Is that Ahsoka Season 2 or was that? I think that was Starfighter that finished filming in December.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
I'll look it up real quick. Hold on.
Yeah. I'm excited for Season 2. I'm excited. For seeing Roy McCann play Baylan Skoll, that's going to be... I mean, it sucks that Ray Stevenson can't play him, but we're going to get I feel like we're going to get a really good actor to replace him. You find it?
It said it started in October 2025.
So, I mean, I'm sure it was like a 6-week... They don't film
this says it filmed April to October 2025. So, I guess technically that's still under Kathleen Kennedy's overall umbrella. So...
There's a chance that because Dave Filoni wanted to do reshoots, that's the reason it got delayed. But we don't fully know on that. So I mean, I guess I'd say like maybe 95% this is on Dave, you know.
Sure.
So until I get a
that.
full 100% on Dave show, we'll see. You know. Oh,
Fair.
Maul Season 2.
Yeah.
Maul Season 2. Anyway, we got some Star Wars stars wanting to return. With the emergence of Ewan McGregor, Hayden, you know, even Tamora Morrison coming out and coming out and reprising their roles, or even starting new ones as Boba Fett, you know. Why not bring back Natalie Portman and Sam Jackson? You know, they both want to They both want to come back.
I like how you said they both want to come out, and you corrected "come out," but didn't correct the fact that you said both when there's 3 of them.
Okay, well...
They all want to come back.
Ian McDiarmid's already back. He was in the prequels. Or the sequels.
Sequels.
So he was already back.
Somehow he returned.
If we do get flashbacks to, like, the Senate...
line of episode 9.
If we do get flashbacks of the Senate, I feel like we could get Ian McDiarmid back, you know? But why not? Why not bring him back? We all... She alone, Natalie Portman, was part of the, like, main 3 characters of the prequels. I mean, we had Han, Luke, and Leia, and then we had Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Padme. Like,
I think the only way you bring her back, though, is through flashbacks, though, right?
That's the only way you can.
Yeah, because, like, I mean, unless you're going to create... No, man, I don't even know. Like, it'd have to be through flashbacks and, like, Clone Wars stuff or something like that. Yeah. Oh, maybe she could be like Nightmares and Vader's, Vader nightmares. I couldn't say that at first. Like Vader when he's in the bacta tank, he's having like Vader nightmares of killing Padme.
Oh,
but
yeah.
But in his dreams, he sees Obi-Wan choking her to death.
Oh.
Because, you know, everything's Obi-Wan's fault.
Everything is. I agree with that statement. Listen, no, I'd be happy to have her back. I'd be happy to have, you know, Sam Jackson back. Let's bring back Mace. Everybody wants it. Everybody wants it. And there's I'm not gonna say my feelings on the person, but I mean, there's the dude, you know, that made the Star Wars Vader series, and he brought back Mace.
Just say it.
Man, I don't know. I don't know. I've never met the guy, so I can't really make a good statement on him. But I don't know. Something about him makes me feel off. And people could say that the same about me. I don't know. I think maybe we have the same personality, and that's why, like, I see myself, and then I'm like butting heads. But like I said,
so that's
I've never met him.
That's your Vader nightmare.
Yeah. So I mean, he could be a great guy. I don't know. I don't know.
You should reach out and see if he wants to be a guest on our podcast sometime.
Maybe I just should give him a chance and maybe talk to him.
Like let's do an interview style podcast. First question. What do you think of the Acolyte? No, I'm just kidding.
He hates it.
I know. I know.
He brought back. Did you watch Vader Part 2? I didn't watch Vader Part 1, to be fair. But he brought back Sam Jackson.
Yes.
Or, well, not Sam Jackson, but, you know, Mace. So I feel like there is a want
from the window
for Mace
to the fall. To the Mace drop in.
And on that note, guys, we're done for the day. No. Yeah, so that's really all I have. Like, why not bring them back? You know, let's get a flashback of them all. Let's just get a flashback. I don't need I don't need a whole prequel show. I don't need this. I don't need that. I just want a quick flashback. Let's get some more of them. You know?
Yeah. No, for sure. In some little tidbit of news, 2026 Emmys have put a list out for their nominees for different awards, and Star Wars has 2 shows that have been recognized for possible Emmys. The first one is Star Wars Visions, specifically Season 3, Episode 9. Episode is titled Black. It has been nominated for Outstanding Animated Program. And then Maul Shadowlord, Season 1, Episode 10, The Dark Lord, for outstanding sound editing for a comedy or drama series, half hour, and animation.
Dude,
So we have 2 Star Wars shows up for Emmy nominations for stuff. So I thought that was kind of cool.
I did see. I didn't watch all of Visions, but I did watch that episode, the episode Black, and it was pretty cool. I don't think there was. I think it was just music and like smooth jazz playing. And I don't even remember it, to be honest with you, but it just. From what I do remember, it was really good. I'm gonna have to rewatch it. I'm just gonna have to sit down and watch all of Visions. I've never been a big anime fan. I can't do it.
No, it's not. It's not canon though, right?
Visions? No, it's not.
Yeah.
But I feel like I should still watch it because it is Star Wars and it's something that they brought out. But like. I should give it a once over, you know. I watched season 1 and 2. I think I should just finish out the series, say I watched it, so that I can, you know, so I can chit chat with people about it, you know, because it might be someone else's thing, and yeah.
But Andre, it's okay if you don't like it. You just don't have to like run it through the trash cycle and burn it in a dumpster fire and tell everybody that do like it that they're idiots and they don't know anything about Star Wars and all that stuff.
Yeah. Listen, I
think
full-heartedly
that's the
agree.
appropriate way of doing it. But that's just
I can't say I don't
guess.
like it if I haven't watched it, is the thing.
That's true.
Like so many of the people that have commented on our Acolyte content.
Dude, that was the best one. Like, oh, the Acolyte is such a trash show. It broke so much lore and it did so much damage to Star Wars. Okay, like what? I didn't watch it. I just saw a clip of the witches chant and decided that I wasn't going to watch it. So wait, you're saying that it broke lore and the show was horrible, but you just confirmed you didn't watch anything but like a 10-second clip of the show. Cool. Thanks for showing that you should have no opinion on it.
I watched one Star Wars YouTube channel, or I watched one Star Wars YouTube video on the Acolyte, and that's what I based my entire narrative off of.
Yep, because that person speaks for me, and everything they say, I 100% always agree with.
And I'm not even talking about the same person that I was talking about earlier.
No, I know. I'm just saying in general. Like when people watch somebody and like there's people I watch where I'm like, oh, a lot of the stuff that they made sense, but like just because you think some of the stuff they say makes sense doesn't mean you have to just take everything they say with the grain, like a grain of salt and be like, yep, nope, I'm just gonna believe they said this show was bad. I'm not even gonna give it a chance.
Right.
Okay, then don't have an opinion. Just don't say anything.
Okay. So Mike, we've got our character spotlight.
Character spotlight.
We have our character spotlight. Okay.
Okay.
For today,
Who you got? Give it to me.
I
want to know who it is.
One of the 13 million Padme handmaidens that all, for some reason, rhyme. We have
There were 13 million of them?
Yeah. We don't have Rabe. We don't have Dorme. We don't have Corme. We don't have Habe. We have Sabé.
Sabé!
Sabé. Wabi Sabé. Sabé was the primary decoy for Padme. She was selected because she looked remarkably similar to the Queen and could convincingly impersonate her during dangerous situations. Played by Keira Knightley in The Phantom Menace, at least, she helped defeat the Trade Federation during the Battle of Naboo. Sabé posed as the Queen and helped distract the Federation long enough for Padme's plan to succeed. She stayed loyal to Padme for years. After Padme became a senator, Sabé continued serving her and carried out missions on her behalf, including efforts to free slaves from Tatooine.
Nice.
She has a much bigger story in canon comics now. Years after Padme's death, Sabé investigated what really happened to her friend and even crossed paths with Darth Vader. There are hints of her knowing that Darth Vader is Anakin Skywalker, or that they believe that that Darth Vader at least killed Anakin and Padme, which I mean is true technically.
Confirmed by Anakin / Vader in the Obi-Wan show.
Yeah. So, I mean, there is a pretty cool comic run where Vader... it's either in the Dr. Aphra or the Vader comics, where Vader goes looking... he goes to Tatooine's tomb, and, like, they have a trap set up, like Sabé and even Captain Panaka. From the Phantom Menace. I don't know if it's Panaka or... the dude that is part of the explosion in episode 2 where her ship explodes and the one decoy passes. I don't know if it was him or... I think it's him, the eye patch guy. I don't think it's Panaka because he serves the Empire. Anyway, I have a glup rating of 9.2, okay, out of 10. Appears briefly in the movie. Casual fans think she's Padme half the time. Expanded media turned her into a major character, deep cut character that lore fans love. She is a little too important nowadays to become a glup. So I mean, is she really a glup at this point? Comic readers know exactly who she is. Yeah. Casual fans remember her face. Hardcore fans know she's one of the most fascinating characters in Padme Circle. So, that is Sabé in a nutshell. I mean, if you want to know more, look, Wikipedia's out there. There's comics. There's, the movies. You can ask Keira Knightley. Keira Knightley! Jack Sparrow! All that Lonely Island stuff. That's all I have for this week, Mike. Shorter episode.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a little bit farther and few and farther between getting a lot of news stuff right now until we get closer to probably January. I mean, we might get some video game stuff because I know Thursday Zero Company comes out.
Zero Company, and then in October we have Galactic Racer. So, I mean, we're going to have some news and some, reviews.
Dang, the end of this year is going to be rough, dude. You got new Call of Duty, GTA, Galactic Racer.
I don't feel like Galactic Racer is going to be a huge thing on my list of games to play. I'm going to play it for a little bit, but I feel like it's going to die quick, for me at least, because I'm not a big racing game fan.
Right.
I feel like GTA will probably die pretty quick in my... I mean, I'll play it, but I feel like more and more people I know will not want to play it and will want to play Call of Duty instead.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm going to get them all, but it just... Where my time is, who knows? Who knows? We'll see how it goes.
For sure.
We've said it before. We'll say it again. We're gonna keep saying it. At some point, I'm gonna have an easy button to say this. We have a sponsorship through W Energy. This is the the Jitterless Energy Blend Dragonade. Dragon fruit and pink strawberry lemonade. I was so nervous when I opened this to try it because I was like, not my cup of tea. I'm more of a blue raspberry lemonade kind of guy.
That's pretty good.
It was real good. Mike, you ordered 2 cases or two containers of it yourself.
No. I ordered a thing of Tiger's Blood, which is strawberry. I think it's strawberry, watermelon, coconut. And then I ordered, it's actually not energy drink. It's their hydration, kind of like Gatorade. It's called Grandma's Lemonade. So I should get those in by the time that this podcast comes out, actually. I should have them by this weekend.
Sweet. Yeah, they do have energy or caffeine-less, caffeine-free options as well. And
hydration type stuff.
Yeah, some hydration, electrolyte.
Let's see. I'm going to test them both out.
Yeah, this one was really good. And, if you want to support the channel and you want some energy, order using our link below.
Jitterless energy that makes Mondays feel a lot less Monday.
Oh my gosh, we got it. I brought it in on Monday, and it felt like a Wednesday, even a Thursday maybe. I was like, I feel good.
I'd say like Wednesday at like 1-2 p.m. Like Wednesday after lunch.
Yeah, I felt good. Okay, I felt good, and I don't usually feel good until Wednesday at 1 o'clock after lunch. Anyway, if you liked our content, show us, throw us a like, comment, subscribe, tell us that we're failures of Star Wars fans. I don't care anymore, man. I'm having a great time. We're building a community on Discord. There's a link in our bio for that. Check that out. Come talk Star Wars with us. Even if you like Star Wars or not, if you're an actual fan that likes things, or you're not a fan at all.
I'm going to say something controversial, Andre. I'm going to say something controversial. It's going to ruffle some feathers. There's going to be some people upset about it. Do you know why the people that talk about us not knowing lore and us not being real fans and stuff like that, why that doesn't bother me as much anymore? I've come to the realization that those people have no idea what Star Wars really is about. They're the people that like to say other people aren't fans because they're so absolutely clueless about Star Wars. They think they know it all, but they're really just infants in their fandom, and they need to grow up. At some point, just grow up.
Expand your mindset, man. The Acolyte was a good show. It wasn't perfect, but it was a good show. Didn't deserve the cancellation. Any hoozles, we have TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. We have Discord. We have all the social medias, man. We just find us wherever you are, if you could find us on Facebook so we can start streaming soon on Facebook, that would be great. Yeah, we need some numbers on Facebook to bump up so that we can start streaming there. Other than that, guys, you guys have a great night, and we'll catch you in the next one. See you.
Peace.